Hi,
Hello, everyone.
I'm Rose.
I'm Lily.
What the hell is Warehouse
Oh
13?
my gosh, what is it, bro?
What is it? Because I haven't figured it out yet.
We haven't.
We're on episode 6, and we still haven't figured out what the hell is Warehouse 13.
Already on episode 6 of a 6-season. Nah, it's not 6 seasons. It's like 4 seasons.
Yeah, and we record an episode of the podcast only once a month?
Basically once a month, yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a second. We haven't recorded an episode since...
Thanksgiving?
Yeah, since Thanksgiving.
A little bit after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've been busy.
And
busy.
It's
bees.
January. It's mid-January. School starts tomorrow.
Well, yeah.
So.
But then we'll be free after that, and we
will
can
be free.
be full-time podcasters.
Full pod, bro.
Yeah, it'll start making lots of money. I'm sure we'll get really rich off of it.
Hey, what if that actually happens, though?
That'd be
awesome.
awesome.
Are we gonna, actually full-time pod?
I'd full-time pod if it was possible.
You know what? That would be great.
I'd rather full-time pod than, work in fast food.
You know what? That's absolutely true.
Speaking of working, we're gonna talk about episode 6 of Warehouse 13 today. Burnout.
At their jobs, Pete and Micah.
But also burnout, real. It actually says that on the wiki. There's actually a factoid that's
Trivia.
this episode, Burnout, is in reference to literal burnout and also figurative burnout. So very creative.
Good job, writers. Good job, episode namers. I don't know, are those two different jobs, or do you think they...
I think they coincide.
Yeah. They probably don't have a separate job whose entire job it is to name the episodes.
Anything's gonna be better than the last episode, let's be so for real.
And you know what? This one's actually good. I kind of like this episode.
Yeah.
It's up there. It's not one of my faves, but it's pretty good.
There's some good moments. I suppose we'll read the synopsis from the wiki, as we've done for every other episode.
Hell
This
yeah.
one's a good little short one, just one sentence. Pete and Micah take on a previous agent's assignment after the man's corpse turns up in the basement of a St. Louis police station. Which is kind of an inaccurate synopsis, because they don't know there's a warehouse agent there until after they show up.
Yeah.
But you tried, whoever wrote this on the wiki.
Well, isn't that not just the wiki? Isn't that also on other stuff?
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I don't know, but I feel I'm
Should I
or something.
look up the episode?
Yeah, because we're looking at the Warehouse 13 wiki, which we've been looking at for all of the episodes, just to be this is what the fans think. So, maybe there's other. Oh no, there's.
The one on IMDb says Pete and Micah hunt for a lethal. Wait, is this the right up? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete and Micah hunt for a lethal artifact.
Wait, but that's crazy. That's so spoilery.
But Pete finds it first, which
But
I
it
guess
finds Pete first.
It actually finds Pete. That's also not very accurate. As Pete prepares to sacrifice himself, as did the first warehouse agent who recovered it, Micah searches for a way to save him. If she can find him.
That's not even. That's less than 20% of the episode. That's the last maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah.
Wow, these are bad.
These are pretty damn bad. And you know what? Maybe the episode's bad.
Should we go to the movie database?
Yeah, movie database. What do you have
No,
to
this
say?
is the same one as the fandom wiki.
The fandom wiki. They must take it from somewhere, surely.
What should our synopsis be? We could just make our own.
Pete and Micah go to St. Louis after a mysterious fire kills 6 people in a police station.
And discover the body of a former agent.
Boom!
Boom.
That's way better.
Yeah, that is way better.
It sets it up, and it doesn't give away anything, except for that it's another agent.
But that happens right away. So
Yeah, basically.
Fine.
Let's see. Where do they start?
They start right away.
They're talking. They're gosh, I wish I could just have 1 week in Tahiti or something.
Yeah.
Well, she's like, I mean, we don't need to go to Tahiti, but we having a break would be nice, because they're in St. Louis, which is a shitty place or something. I don't know.
It's not a shitty place.
No, it's
It's
not.
just a normal place.
Yeah, it is.
I assume. Actually, wait.
I mean, I've been to St. Louis before. This would be a lot funnier if you could see what Bro's typing right now.
I'm sorry. I feel like I've heard about, like, car theft being really rampant in St. Louis. I think maybe I made that up, or maybe I'm thinking of a different
Different
city, yeah. So, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who
They
knows?
could have a... Hey, if you're from St. Louis, let us know. Do they have, like, a lot of car theft there?
Yeah, what's bad about St. Louis?
Yeah,
Tell all the things that are bad about St. Louis.
I
Don't
wanna
tell us
know.
anything that's good.
They have Fitz's.
I don't know what that is.
It's a root beer restaurant.
You love root beer.
I do love root
So
beer.
you would say that's
They
pretty
sell the
good.
root beer outside of the restaurant, but they like package it at the restaurant. You can like be eating your hamburger and drinking your root beer and watching them like bottle it up.
That would be cool. I don't really like root beer, but that would be cool. I'd have a burger with water.
I probably wouldn't eat a burger there. I bet it's like a huge
So
burger.
I'll have the burger and you have the root beer. How about
okay.
that?
They have milkshakes too. They have like
Ooh.
really fancy milkshakes.
Well, they would probably have a really good root beer float then.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
We're not talking about the episode at all. We're talking about St.
Sorry,
Louis.
I started thinking about St. Louis. Well, they go to St. Louis right away.
That's true. There's no they're never in North Dakota. They're never in whatever, Unionville, whatever it's called.
Univille?
Unnaville.
Univille?
Unnaville?
Wow, fake fan.
I'm so sorry. Hey, I got most of it right. I just added a couple letters.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're at St. Louis, and there's a big ass generator outside because there was a fire and all of the electricity's out.
And P makes a pretty big observation. He says, that's a big ass generator.
Big ass generator.
So I'm sure that won't come up again.
Certainly not.
No.
And they go inside, and there's people taking out the dead bodies, and Micah asks to see one. Which, why would you ask to see one? But anyway, he's all burnt up.
They would ask to see one because they want to know what happened.
Yeah, that's true, but they already knew that it was a fire. That's why they're there, is because of the unexplained fire.
That's true.
Anyway, they get there, and the captain, his name is Captain Powell. I've been writing down the character names. I'm so proud of myself. Captain Powell's like, I really don't need your help. You need to leave. You don't need to be here right now. This is our problem. We're going to deal with it.
By now we know this is the formula. This is what happens. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, the Secret Service is here? What is the Secret Service doing here?
Literally.
We don't need the Secret Service here. And they're like, we're gonna go look at it anyways, and Pete sticks his arm out for Micah to like take his arm, and she's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. She's always got her hands in her pockets like this. I love it.
She's so... Ugh, Micah, one of the best.
They don't do it like Micah anymore.
They don't make them like they used to. But there's like a hole in the wall, and it goes down into like a creepy ass cellar kind of area.
There's a guy holding the lantern.
Yeah, and it's like, abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
That's
they
how
write
you
that.
know it's fucked up.
Yeah, with the guy holding the lantern.
Yeah.
And they go downstairs, and there's a dead body. Oh my god! But he's like dead for a long time, type of dead. Like he's mummified.
Yeah, like he didn't die in this explosion.
No. No, it's
Probably.
very obvious.
And he's skeleton.
He's skeleton.
Fully a skeleton.
Well, he's got flesh on him still.
He does?
Yeah, because they
Oh.
have to reconstruct him.
Oh, well, he's mostly skeleton.
Yeah, he's definitely mostly skeleton, but he's still got a little bit of like stuff on him.
And
Anyway,
he's chained up, and Micah says, wow.
that's what she says. She says, "Wow."
And here Pete and Micah find out that he's a warehouse agent because they find his Farnsworth and his Secret Service badge. And they also find out here that warehouse agents can die.
They're so shocked.
They're really shocked about it. I'm like, you are already a Secret Service agent, and I'm like, I don't know what that job entails, but I'm pretty sure you have to be like pretty okay with dying.
In this episode, another character is like, you're trained to take a bullet for the president.
Yeah.
So they already know that like this is a job where they're going to die, and even like are like trained to die basically. Right. And we've had multiple episodes where it's like an extremely dangerous artifact that you would die if this doesn't get like
Yes.
literally the last episode.
Literally.
With the like the end of the world.
The end of the world.
Wasn't Elements episode 5?
Yeah.
That and he was gonna
Yeah.
like destroy the world.
Earthquake New York.
Earthquake New York.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Like I bet at least one person died in that.
At least. Well, yeah, Lacell did. We're still not over Lacell.
No! Oh my god!
It was so bad! It was so bad, though. They don't make them that bad anymore,
They
at least.
don't. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know if that's true. They probably do.
But anyway, they find out that he's a warehouse agent, and they send his body to Artie, and Claudia's also there. I mean, they send it to Claudia, too.
Yeah.
But anyway. Because Artie's like, ugh, stupid bureaucracy, I need the body, blah, 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 blah. And Claudia's like, chill, old man. I'm hip and new. Basically.
Yeah. She's like, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I have this machine.
I have this machine.
Well, she also is super hip and cool because she has this really cool streak of purple hair and a gun brooch, a gun chain brooch.
Like, I bet people already know this, but we're going to be talking about the fashion in this all the time. And one of the major, fashion things that we're probably going to be talking about every single episode is Claudia. Because Claudia's always got something going on.
She's always got some brooch.
She's always got some brooch. Or some pins. Because weren't we talking about, the rising sun thing that she's fucking wearing?
But she's this brooch that's just like a gun on a chain.
It's just a gun on a chain.
That she's wearing on her t-shirt. Girl, you don't wear brooches on... You know what?
She's not even wearing her, leather vest.
Oh.
It's just a t-shirt.
That's gotta be heavy. That's gotta not work out.
Yeah. I can't imagine it's light. Unless it's, hollow, I guess. But still, it would be, It's fairly large, too. It's not, a small gun. It's, at least, an inch and a half. Or, 2 inches across.
It's pretty big. It's a brooch. It's a brooch-sized brooch.
Either that, or we're zoned into this brooch.
Maybe we are. Well, she wears it in multiple episodes. I think.
It's true.
So I feel like maybe we're we know she's gonna wear
gun
it again.
brooch heart emoji.
So she makes this cool machine. Out of the Bell. I don't think they say this in the episode. I got this from the wiki.
I think he said it. Is that the Bell and Howell spectroscope?
Yes, the Bell and Howell spectroscope, which is just a hologram projector. And Bell and Howell is apparently a real company that made optical devices in Chicago.
What does that mean? What does optical devices mean?
Well,
do they make is it that when you're taking the eye test and it's the farm, or sometimes it's a hot air balloon when you look into it you're supposed to
I think it's just visual stuff, projectors and cameras, and then they made stuff for the military. Okay. So just visual technology.
That makes sense then.
I don't know if they were doing the whole optometrist technology,
okay,
but maybe
that's
they
what
did.
I thought of when optical devices,
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes more sense when you hear optical devices. But Claudia upgrades it it shows fully 3D images from the warehouse databases.
Work.
That's all. She just made a 3D hologram.
Basically, that's what she did.
Which is pretty cool, but...
She's always doing that.
She's always doing some shit like that.
Because he can't get the body, but Micah takes pictures of the body and sends it to Claudia, so Claudia's like, I'm going to upload the pictures. And boom, now we have a 3D projection of the body. And Artie's looking at the projection, and he's like, wait, zoom in on that arm. Does he have a tattoo or something? And he's like, can you digitally reconstruct this? And she's like, can't any genius whiz kid? She literally says that. Can't any genius whiz kid? I don't know how to do that. I mean, I'm not a genius whiz kid, I guess, but that's true. She's got a brother at CERN.
She's got a brother at CERN, dude. Yeah. We don't have any brothers at CERN.
You're right. I'm not even remotely close to Claudia's level of
genius whiz
kid, but
she hacked into the warehouse, bro.
That, you know what? And I couldn't do that.
No,
I couldn't do that.
I don't think I could either. Anyways, they figure out who he is. Artie's holding up a bunch of pictures of old warehouse agents, and his name's Jack Secord. And he used to be in the Navy.
Yeah, because of the tattoo. It's the eagle with the anchor in the earth.
Yes.
Because he's because Claudia, I almost said Micah, because Claudia's it's an eagle and an anchor and a circle. And he's could it be a globe? And she's yeah, I guess so. Why not?
And then they're okay, well, now we gotta go to the big vault in the warehouse that houses all previous agents' rooms if they died of if they died or like
died mysteriously.
It says died mysteriously
or unexplained. Disappear also. If they disappear, then it gets put into this like
or gets
vault.
Fired for
something. Basically, they go through this and they tell them that it's Jack Secord.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we need to know.
And that all that Pete and Micah do is like they try and find the guy who has the artifact, which we'll talk about, of course. But let's do this first.
Yeah, Artie also has a good striped shirt in the scene. They literally have. I think this is like later in the episode, but at some point in this episode, he's like, "Ugh, I love earth tones. They're always in style." And Claudia's like, "You old geezer." That's the conversation.
Basically, she's always calling him old.
And then at the police station, they're talking to Captain Powell.
Pete and Micah. We're cutting back to Pete and Micah. They have their... Oh my god, what am I trying to say? They look at all of the people who were there, because it was some of like gang members and some police officers, and like some of both are dead. And so they're looking, and there's like 7 trays. There's 7 trays.
Oh, okay.
Of like, what is it? What is the word? Like items from the people.
Yes, evidence.
But one of them is missing, and it's one of the gang members. And so, you know, we see Pete and Mike aren't there, but the audience sees that the gang member is very scared, running to his friends, being like, "Guys, we need to get out. We need to get the fuck out right now. Like, we need to leave because the cop is coming." And boom, the cop comes, and it's like electricity sparks everywhere.
And like they're not even that concerned about it when he's telling them about it. If I'm like, if Reggie comes over to me and starts saying this shit, I know he's not fucking around.
Yeah, immediately if someone's like, the cops are after us, I'm like, let's go.
Or even if it's not the guy, even if he's like, there's a dangerous situation, we gotta leave. Get out of there!
Yeah, immediately, no question. If you came up to me and you're like, we need to get out, like, we need to leave, there's a dangerous situation, I'd be like, let's go. Let's go.
And there's this moment where the police chief just says, "Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch."
Because they think it's the gang member who did it, so they're gonna go find him, and they're of course mad because he's a criminal.
He's a criminal. I just think it's funny that
he killed the cops.
Feels the need to say it like that.
Literally.
He's so dramatic for no reason.
But they get there, and he's dead, right? All the electricity, he died.
And he's like,
burnt to death.
Wow, this
Very
is
sad.
Strange. This is strange that, you know, these people are dead and burned, and there was no fire here. There's no sign of fire. Hey guys, what else burns people?
Guys, and you know what? I just remembered because in that episode, the Claudia episode, I was talking to my dad afterwards, and it's like, it's not the voltage, it's the current or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So in this one, it has to be like a strong ass current too. I mean, and it's like a lot of electricity, not just current, but like, I don't know where I'm like going with this, but I learned something and I'm applying it to the episode. That's what I'm doing.
And I mean, not even 2 episodes ago, we were talking about 40,000 volts. Like,
yes, no, yeah, and now we're still at that level, but now it's killing people.
And so they're like, "Oh, okay, what's going on here?" And they're like, "Oh, it could be this guy. It could be the police officer who was the gang expert."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah, our gang expert actually has the day off today."
Yeah, he's on R&R.
Yeah, he's not here, actually.
Yeah, no, like, he wouldn't be here. He's a good cop. He's a good cop.
What are you talking about? Yeah, no, he has the day off. It's fine.
He clearly wasn't even here. No, because they were like, oh yeah, he got heated. He got heated in an interrogation, so he had to leave.
Yes.
So we sent him home. We just sent him home. You know, like, that's it. We just sent him home.
Interesting. Anyways, they finally do get the burned body at the warehouse. And Claudia's like, hey, she makes this really good joke where she's like, "Oh, you didn't tell me your uncle was coming?" And Artie fully doesn't...
because he's old.
Yeah, Artie fully doesn't even respond to her. He's just like, yeah, this guy just came in. And then they do some crazy facial reconstruction business because she's
with the hologram projector and...
because she's a genius whiz kid. And then they get to the personal quarters archive, which is the big vault thing that stores all the agents' rooms from the B&B when they die or get fired or both.
This is when they find out that it's Jack Secord, and then they go into his room.
And they do this cool thing where they have glowy vault numbers and use a like rotary dial, and
It's pretty cool, genuinely.
it is actually so cool. This vault thing. I think it's one of the coolest things in the warehouse.
I agree. Except for the giant reconstruction of the B&B. That one's my favorite, I think.
Oh, that one's pretty cool too. I don't know. What about the zip line?
Well, I do fuck with the zipline heavy. I'm not gonna lie.
They go into his room, and they open a drawer, and there's like one William cigarettes.
Like, no, it's actually like 100 boxes of
like
cigarettes.
really fucking and Claudia's like, "Damn, this guy used to smoke," and I'm like, "Claudia, it's the olden times. You love joking about the olden times."
Literally, Artie's like, well, it was the 60s. Everyone smoked.
Yeah, have you seen an old movie? Have you seen a black and white movie? They're constantly puffing down a fucking cigarette.
Oh my god, that reminds me of I was telling you earlier about the film class, and in the film class we had to watch this. I don't. It was like a TV special. It was live, which was one of the important things about it, in terms of the time period, that they were doing it live, and broadcasting it obviously, but it was like a whole like movie type of situation. Anyway, it was like an anti-drinking. It was like an anti-drinking ad type of thing where it's like, yeah, no, the guy is like supreme fucking alcoholic, and it gets to the point where he's like, I can't be with my wife anymore because she's still an alcoholic and I'm trying to like not be an alcoholic. But the entire time in that movie, everyone is just smoking, just constantly smoking. And like, I brought that up in class and he was like, yeah, you know what, we weren't there yet. We were barely into the like alcoholism is bad, you guys. So that's actually true. In the 60s, everyone did smoke.
Yeah. Everyone. Even children.
Constantly smoking.
Well, hey, even in our lifetime, people were still, like, smoking in restaurants.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is crazy.
That's true.
Anyways, they find a letter that he wrote to this girl, Rebecca.
Rebecca. Oh my goodness. She lives in St. Louis?
She lives in St. Louis?
Oh my goodness, where his body was found?
But his last known whereabouts are in Minnesota?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's Minnesota.
But then they found his body in St. Louis.
So it doesn't even matter. And Artie calls her Grasshopper because she goes, oh, is this like an old-timey booty call? Because she loves making fun of old things.
Young Grasshopper?
And he says, I think he just calls her Grasshopper. He's just like, well, Grasshopper, before texting.
I mean, I've heard old people call young people grasshoppers before, but it is certainly a weird phrase.
It was weird for him to say.
That's true.
I mean,
it's weird
not
when he says it.
It's weird. Yeah, there's something wrong about it when he says it. Also, they have to go into this room. They put on like full artifact gear, like hair netted up, gloves.
Yeah, the purple gloves.
And then they never do it again. They never do it again for this vault thing.
Yeah, no. I think they go into the vault again
later
in this season, yeah.
In this episode, they go into the vault again and no one's wearing anything.
Well, I can imagine that they don't go into it without things anymore because they found his body and they found out how he died and they found the artifacts. So they're like, well, okay, we can get rid of this vault now because we don't need it. Mm-hmm. But I guess, like, yeah, they don't do it again. They just don't do it. And it's not even like, because it's just like a hairnet and, like, shoe nets and gloves, right? So they're not, like, tracking shit in. But then why wouldn't you just do like a full like hazmat suit? Because like other stuff.
Is that not just easier?
I feel like it would be.
Anyways.
I guess I don't know anything about hazmat suits.
Me neither.
Well back with Pete and Micah.
So then they take this letter and they do the cool thing where you like scratch a pencil on it to see what used to be written there. And they find her address. So Pete and Micah could go to Rebecca's house.
Becky? I called her Becky in my notes.
I love Rebecca. I love her Rebecca. Spoiler alert. She might be in future episodes of the show. I think she's awesome.
And you brought up she looks like a very famous actress.
Angela Lansbury.
Yes, we love Angela Lansbury.
We love Angela Lansbury.
We used to watch a lot of Murder, She Wrote.
On like the free Roku channel.
Yeah.
We just put it on and watch it forever.
Forever.
There's so many episodes of that show.
Genuinely. And they play the movies, too.
And so many movies. I still kind of want to finish that, like, Celtic mystery one.
I know, right? I'm kind of interested to know what happened.
With the turtle. We watched half of it and then had to go do something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Me neither.
I don't remember.
Anyways, she looks like Angela Lansbury.
She kind of has Angela Lansbury vibes.
And instead of like checking the warehouse records for Rebecca,
they just go to her house.
They just go to her house. They don't assume anything. They're just like, well, we'll just go to her house and assume she's also not a warehouse agent.
Because why?
Why would she be?
Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. And of course, she offers them cookies. They're doing their Secret Service thing where they're asking some questions, and Pete and Micah are disagreeing about what information they're gonna impart and what they're gonna do. She's like, hey, do you want some cookies? And Pete's like, well, fuck yes, I want some cookies.
He's so cookie-pilled.
He says, I love cookies.
I can't believe, like, cookie-pilled? Cookie-pilled? That's the phrase?
He is.
No, I know, but it's just so funny to say the phrase cookie-pilled when you could just be like, he likes cookies. I don't know.
He loves cookies.
It just felt stupid in that moment because I was thinking of like Santa. Would you call Santa cookie pilled?
Yes, I would call Santa cookie pilled.
Yeah.
He's eating the cookies. Micah takes a phone call, which is like kind of rude for her to not like leave the room, for her to just be having this phone call while Rebecca's trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
That pissed me off, Micah.
Yeah.
Micah, that pissed me off.
Boo. Boo.
And while she's on the phone call, Pete is like, good cookie, like, to make Rebecca feel better, I guess.
I bet they were good cookies, though.
And,
looked like they were chocolate chip,
and
which
then,
is my favorite. Sorry.
You're
Go
good.
ahead.
No, chocolate chip is good. Well, we were just talking about that in the last episode, I
That's
think.
true. That's true.
And, sorry, Micah's like, I got this phone call, we have to leave now, Pete. And, she says, Pete, it happened again.
They hit. Never mind.
Pete, have you seen the news?
Just turn on the TV, any channel.
Any news channel. Pete, there's a second one.
That's actually true.
Wait, that is true.
That's actually true. Anyways.
And so he's like, hey, I'm gonna take some cookies, and he takes all the cookies. And Micah says, Pete, don't take all the cookies, so he leaves exactly one cookie.
He just leaves one.
Here's the thing, if I'm an old lady and I made a bunch of cookies, I want people to take them, I want people to enjoy them. Lay off, Micah.
I would leave 2 cookies, because, like, what if she wants a cookie for snack and then a cookie for dessert? You know?
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
She probably is more, and she had that shit ready, so I know that she has that shit.
She's a baker, because she's an old woman.
So
all old women are bakers.
All old women are bakers, as we all know.
Do you know what? That'll probably happen. Oh my god, I can't talk. That'll probably happen again in this show, where there'll be an old woman who's like, and I baked
some cookies for you.
Oh my god. No thanks, I'm more of a Twizzler kind of girl. That woman, she runs a fucking, like, pie shop.
God, I can't... We're almost to that episode, right?
That's true. Well, I think it's next season.
Actually, it's next season. We're gonna have a good product placement moment next season that I'm so excited.
Love. So happy.
And so they go to the new crime scene, and there's a guy there that the cops have got, like, trying to arrest, and he says, don't touch me, you stupid pig, which real.
Period. Heart emoji.
And he has a Brooklyn accent, because all criminals have Brooklyn accents, even in St. Louis.
And because this is St. Louis. This is Missouri.
Yes.
He should have, like, a southern accent.
If anything. Like, at most, other than, like, a Midwest accent, which is nothing.
Which is, I mean, I guess is not technically nothing, but, you know.
To us, it's nothing.
To us, it's nothing, yeah.
And so they're like, and this alleged criminal, who's, I don't even think they say his name. Whatever.
It's just the criminal.
The criminal with a Brooklyn accent in St. Louis. He's like, it was a cop, you guys, it was a cop. He was, like, so fucking mad, and he, like, started killing people with this electricity shit, and they're like, yeah, right, a cop would never do this. Cops can't be evil.
They never say that. That's literally what Captain Powell says. He's like, oh, no way, they never say that.
Yeah, what the hell?
Come on.
And they're like, hey...
They are cops.
Hey, guys, are you sure? Because you just told us that your gang expert has the day off.
And he's missing?
And he's missing. He's missing.
He's fucking missing.
You don't know where he
and
is.
Guess what? Guess what people just fucking died? The gangs? The gangs.
The gangs. The people he works
against.
So...
Right, so...
Anyways. And that's the other thing, is it is actually him.
It genuinely
like, it fully is him, and they're like...
Because they go to his house.
Yeah, they're like,
they're gonna go to his house after this.
I'm so glad that it was actually...
Genuinely.
But they're talking about it, and they're like, wow, that's what a coincidence. And Pete says, hey, do you think 2 + 2 = 4?
Well, and this is also the amazing time where because they're talking about the like seven trays thing, where it's like, oh, he was there because he came off on his day off, and Mike is like, you ever go into the job on your day off? And Pete's like, no, I do not.
And she's like, yeah, well, me and Clark are dedicated like that.
Yeah.
Ew.
They go to his house next.
And then they go to his house, and the fucking the doorknob is sparking, and there's flashing, and there's noise, and
it's like, it sounds like electricity.
It sounds
like it fully sounds like the G.
And he's like crying in pain. Hey, if you've ever seen Doctor Who, this is like whatever happens in every single Cybermen episode. When they go to like the Cybermen go to like convert people, is they'll have like a behind the curtain or behind the door situation, and they'll have a bunch of like flashing electricity and a person like screaming in pain. So and you know what?
This could be a Cyberman artifact.
Actually,
Genuinely.
in Doctor Who, they have like little Cybermen bugs. They have this in Doctor Who. They already have this.
This is the Doctor Who episode, basically. Then
I don't know if this would have come out before or after they like brought in the bugs. Well, I can't remember if the bugs are old as hell and they brought them back for the new series, or if they just made up the bugs. Anyways,
very similar.
To Doctor Who in this instance.
Interesting.
And they go to like touch the door. I'm like, dude, I would not be touching that fucking door.
No. Me neither. I wouldn't even want to touch the wood because I bet the wood's hot.
Yeah.
Because it's electricity.
And so they go in anyways, and then
they bust the door down.
Clark jumps out the window, of course. And he's doing like bug mannerisms, which I love it.
Scuttling around.
I love it when people do that. I love it when people act like bugs.
He runs away though, and they don't catch him. No. Oh no, he dies.
He dies.
He
dies, and then they're looking for the...
Because they saw that there was like a metal bug type of situation on his back, and they roll him over because he's dead, and the metal bug thing is gone. Oh my god, the metal bug thing is gone, you guys.
And it's a big, massive revelation. It's a tense moment, and then they play the box shutting CGI animation.
Oh my god, because it's the like, oh, we're playing an ad now.
Yeah, we're gonna cut to commercial.
So we have to play a closed type of situation.
I love it every time. It's not off-putting at all, even a little bit.
It definitely doesn't kill the vibe.
And so then...
You would think... Sorry, I was going to say, no. You would think that for the box set that they would edit that out. So it's just one long episode.
I'm so incredibly happy that they don't edit it out of the DVDs.
No, I kind of agree, but like, it would make for a better viewing experience.
I don't think so. I think you need to have the fuck ass.
That's true. It kind of matches the vibe of the show.
It's the vibe of the show. You can't get too comfortable.
That's true. I can't be like, oh, this is such a good episode. I have to be like, oh, right.
Sometimes it's bad.
Sometimes it's bad.
Sometimes it's Elements.
You got me there. Sometimes it's Elements. Sometimes it's Lacell, the only Native American character, disappears. And no one says anything.
No one says anything!
Because he fully works for the... Well, I love how we're just talking about the previous episode.
It makes me so mad. I can't not talk about it.
Genuinely.
It's
really bad. Guys, if you haven't listened to that episode, which I don't know why you wouldn't have, but if you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to it.
It's rough.
It's pretty bad.
Oh my god.
How many times do we say it's pretty bad?
It's pretty bad. A lot.
Probably a lot.
Well, maybe we should bring up Lacell in every episode of the podcast so that he gets his time. His time, yeah.
Yeah. What if we get Lacell's actor on the pod?
Wouldn't that be something? Should we
reach out?
Do you think, what's his name? Is he even acting? This is important.
What if he's not acting anymore? I would be sad, I think.
I'll be sad too.
He was kind of good. You know, he wasn't bad.
He didn't have that many lines, but...
E for Elements. Okay, we're looking.
Caleb Verziden?
That seems correct. That seems like how you would pronounce that. I've never seen the last name before.
Should we watch his Filmography.
Yeah, what else is he in?
Like 5 other things.
Linkus. His name is Linkus in Beginning of Arise.
What's Beginning of Arise?
Okay.
Okay, this looks like something, well...
Maybe we should watch his whole filmography because there's only like 4 things here and we've already seen him in...
Yeah. Should we watch a random episode of...
Final 24, Cold Blood. Maybe.
These are all rated pretty good. Waiting for Summer. Oh wait, is that him on the cover?
I think that's him. Oh my god, is he a main character?
Maybe...
Yeah, his name's on the poster.
Yeah, maybe we should watch this.
It seems like a romance movie, which I'm not a fan of, but... Okay, it's a drama.
Okay.
I think we should watch this.
Yeah, I think we should watch this. Okay, well maybe we'll watch Waiting for Summer and get back to the plot about it.
Yeah. And we'll continue to bring up Lacell and Elements.
Yeah.
Every episode.
Anyways, back from commercial break. Box shutting animation over the entire scene. They're like, the cops take the cop body, and they're like, we're not letting you have this one's ours. Micah gets pictures of it, sends him in. Artie's all pissed off, and he's like, I don't have time for bureaucracy game. Oh my gosh.
Bureaucracy?
Bureaucracy games. And you know what? Me neither, Artie.
Literally.
It's bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's
and
pretty
they're
bad.
Cops, so.
And they're cops.
Yeah. You should kill them.
Yeah.
Anyway. They do die. Some of them.
Some of them. Well, hey, Clark just did.
That's true.
And he just like incriminated a bunch of gang members unintentionally.
That's true.
Anyways, and Artie's like, oh, we gotta compare it to this body. Come help me flip our other dead body over. And Claudia goes, oh.
Yeah. They're talking with Pete and Micah over the Farnsworth.
Yeah.
Because they're like, sorry, we can't get the body. Yeah, sucks. And they tell him about the weird metal thing, and that's why they're flipping the body over, because Jack had the same, like, burn marks on his back, so they're like, aha, it was the same thing.
It must be the same
and it was
thing.
A weird metal bug-looking thing.
So then they're on the hunt. They're looking for what this freaky bug artifact could be. We're gonna... Micah and Pete are like, we're gonna go back to Rebecca's.
To Becky.
To Rebecca's and talk to her.
Because she said something about electrocution and they didn't know it was electrocution yet. So she knew. She knew what the artifact was already.
Oh, also, when they find out that it's the spine thing, or not the spine thing, when they find out it's the same thing that killed Jack, Claudia goes, well, dude, Ripley's Believe It or Not. So I'm going to start saying that, I think.
Thanks, Claudia. Thank you, Claudia. One of the best characters in the show.
Truly. She's always saying some shit.
So, Pete and Micah go back to Becky.
To Rebecca. And Pete says, I see more cookies in my future.
Because, she's an old woman.
And
she bakes.
He loves cookies.
He does love cookies.
He's a freak for cookies.
He's a cookie-pilled...
maniac.
Eat maxer. I can't think of a good...
Chip maxer, chocolate chip maxer.
Chip maxer, yeah.
Yeah.
Cookie-filled chip maxer.
Maxer.
Anyway, they go back to Rebecca, and they're like, Miss Rebecca, how did you know it was electricity? And she's like, I saw it on the news. And Micah's like, no, Mama, you did not see it on the news.
And then they go, wait a second, you're not just his girlfriend. You're not just the girlfriend of this dead guy. You're a warehouse agent. And she goes, welcome to the conversation.
Welcome to the conversation. Because she's like, I know you're not here from D.C. I know you're from a random-ass fucking warehouse in North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
I know who you are. I clocked it immediately. Right? And Pete's dumb. So, that's why she says, welcome to the conversation.
No, she says that to Micah.
I thought she says it to Pete.
No, she looks at Micah when she says it.
All right.
Eat her up.
Eat like them cookies.
We have to I might edit this out of the episode, but we have to watch that fucking heated rivalry Harry Potter SNL bit, because me and Sam watched it.
Is it something that you're gonna quote every day?
Oh, Hagrid, you old queen.
What? I love that this is not related to the plot at all. I think you should keep it in. It's our little commercial break.
Yeah.
It's our little cut to commercial.
I love Hagrid, you old queen. And it's Harry and Ron.
Really?
Yes, it's so strange. It's so ooh.
All right. We'll watch it after this. Then. How about
Right.
that?
So then, while this is happening,
Well, Rebecca brings out her like box of stuff
yes.
that was in Jack's possessions or whatever, something that Jack was looking into the artifact, and they're like going through it. And
we
and
also
all that
find
stuff.
out she says Jack has vibes. Very annoying.
Micah, little smirk. Micah, little smirk.
And we also find out that she fucking hates the warehouse. She was like, oh no, I got out of that shit. That shit sucks. Like,
Yeah.
I did not want to die to the fucking warehouse. Jack did. Jack liked the warehouse more. So...
The warehouse was his first love. She
Mhm,
says some shit like that, I'm pretty sure.
And I don't know if this is a bit spoilery or not, but I'm like, how'd you leave the warehouse?
Period.
How'd you just quit the warehouse? What? Maybe it's because Jack died. And I felt bad.
At least two of the characters quit the warehouse. They're people who leave,
Yeah,
I guess.
technically.
Even though they don't, they come back because this is a show.
It's a show. And so then at the same time that they're discovering that Jack had all this research on this artifact, Claudia and Artie discover this book that with some old ass writing, and they're like, wait a second.
This writing is very old. I don't know what this writing is. That's what
what
Artie
Artie
says.
says.
I love that bit. Genuinely, it cracks me up.
And they're like, oh, this is probably it. And he's like, I can't. And it looks like the artifact that they're describing. There's pictures of like medieval manuscript drawings of monks getting monks.
I guess they
Why did I
could be
say
monks.
I guess they could be. I don't know why I said
They're
that.
probably soldiers.
I was gonna say Turks, like Turkish soldiers.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said monks. Turkish soldiers getting like electrocuted and fighting. Do you think that this is a real language that they have in the show, like in the actual physical book? Do you think that they were like
They actually wrote a language.
like they wrote like actual like ancient Turkish?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't think that they would put that kind of effort into that.
And they're like, we can't read this. And Claudia says, oh, do you want me to put it through my translating device? And Artie says, you go, girl.
And she's just like, don't.
Crickets.
Don't.
Called her grasshopper earlier.
You go, girl is like a way.
Another
He's
question.
such an old man.
Another question I wrote down. Hey, did you think that this artifact was gonna be related to the Turks?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I mean, like, no. I mean, cause like what? It could be anything, right?
Mhm.
It could be anything. Even if it's like it's a little spine doohickey that goes on the spine. It could be any culture.
It could be literally any culture.
It could be Roman. It could be
That's true. That's true.
Greece.
You can just make it up.
Grecian?
Grecian?
Is that how you pronounce it?
Well, or would it be like
It's Greek.
Hellenistic or like
Well, yeah.
yeah.
Well, Hellenistic is a specific period in Greece.
What's the word I'm thinking of? There's like another word for Greece. That's like the ancient Greek word for Greece.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the word.
Yeah, I mean,
We're gonna look it up now. Hey, we literally took a class about ancient Greek myth and art, so we should know this word. But like,
That's not even what I looked up, bro.
Okay.
What? Work. Oh.
Hellas. Hellas.
Work.
It was in the search assist.
of Greek. Oh, Hellas.
Yeah.
Hellenic. Yeah, Hellenic.
Hellenic.
Hellenic. There we go.
Yeah, that's what he
Yay.
said. That's what the professor said. Right. Thanks. I remembered.
Yeah.
I can take the class again.
Hey, can you name the like pillar the
Ionic, Doric, and Corinthian?
Yeah, what's the differences?
Okay. Doric doesn't have a base. Corinthian is a mashup of Ionic and Doric.
No, Corinthian has like the
Yeah, it has
flowers
the
usually.
leaves. Yeah, but
There's
it's a mashup of like both styles because
Oh,
sometimes it
okay.
won't have a base.
Mm.
And then Ionic is usually the one with the scrolls. Basically, if you see the scrolls, then that's Ionic.
Yay, art
And they have a
history.
base too. Guys, can you tell we do some art?
And then they're like Artie loosely translates the text to say
How does he No, because, like, okay, I'm gonna go off on a little tangent,
Yeah.
because I've seen so many people, like, I've read posts about people who are like, it messes me up when people are like, this is the translation of this old ass text, because so many people are like, this could be anything, you know? Like, so many of the, like, symbols or, like, words can mean, like, so much different shit. So whenever a character in a show now is like, I've loosely translated this, like, old fucking Egyptian papyrus or something.
So it
like
doesn't
that.
mean that at all, actually.
Yeah, so it could be like, well, it could be like a recipe, or it could be a warning against going into this room.
Yeah.
That's what it could be.
But loosely translated.
Loosely translated.
This big ass paragraph, loosely translated, means it's a lifetime commitment.
The spine is a lifetime.
The spine is a lifetime commitment.
That's it.
And Pete says, I had a girlfriend like that once.
Artie cracks up.
Not only Artie, but Micah also laughs at this. I don't believe there's a world in which Micah thinks that joke is funny.
Mm-mm.
No way.
Absolutely not.
And there is also not a world in which Artie cracks up at that.
Cause he like never like laughs at a joke. So him like actually laughing at a joke is genuinely like he thought that was funny.
And the way that it's like edited is insane. It's like cut to pieces. It's
I guess the writers really liked that joke. They were like, and you need to laugh at this because that was really funny.
You need to laugh at this. Okay, should we talk about the specifications?
Now they talk about what the artifact is. They narrow it down. Because earlier they had this like big ass list of things that it could be, and they were talking about like, oh well, it's not that. So they have a whole list, and now it's gone.
They do this,
and now they have the thing
on the wiki too, where it like talks about every artifact that's mentioned in the episode.
Yeah.
And I was looking through the list and I was like, I don't remember any of these.
No.
Like I'm sure
the Babylonian battery is the only one that I remember.
Yes, because it's like it might be a reference to the
Egyptian battery or something.
No, what is it called? It has well, it's on the wiki.
Guys, pull up the wiki.
Theorized artifacts.
Baghdad battery.
The Baghdad battery is what they were talking about on that show, on that terrible sci-fi show.
Oh, What If? Oh, it's not called What If.
What is it called? It's called like it's where they look at Google Maps anomalies.
Yes. We were watching the episode where, if anyone knows what we're talking about, it's the show where like, oh my god, this island disappeared.
What on Earth? I think it's called What on Earth.
Yes.
And the fucking this is crazy. This is crazy. Like we have to talk about this because of how crazy it is. Like people need to know. And this, I don't know how old this show is, but we were like messing around watching a couple of episodes. One of the experts that they bring in to be like an expert on geography or something is the former Epic Games CEO.
It was no, because he was a oh my god, he was like an internet, because they were talking about like theoretically on the I don't remember exactly what. Oh, was it the weather phenomenon one? Where in Australia they had like these big lights.
Right, yes.
On
no,
the weather.
or I thought it was the storm one.
They in one episode it's like 4 different stories, so
it's like 5 or 6.
But it's like it's like tertiarily related to him being an Epic Games CEO. It's like technically, I guess he's like a what?
Like UFO expert,
an internet analyst or something like that. Like, I guess he is technically a software analyst. Technically,
we can all technically be software analysts.
And then they have this one guy who's just like the one person who works for the government about like UFOs. Mm-hmm. Like it's that one guy, and he doesn't do like anything. And so they have him on the show because he's the UFO guy. He's the UFO guy for the government. Right. It's so much more interesting that the Epic Games CEO was in there though.
And they'll also be like, okay, here's 3 very insane theories, and here's like the normal one.
Yeah. And they're like, that one's probably not true.
But that one might not be true.
Guys, maybe. But maybe the disappearing island was a giant fucking ship that the American government owns. That's a nuclear weapons ship. And it moves around, and that's why it's blacked out on Google Maps, because
you know what,
the government doesn't want you to see it.
That show is so Warehouse 13, and
it is.
They are just like, this bullshit happened because of this bullshit.
Yeah, and it's all true.
But there was one about the Baghdad battery, except it was like way more in the
Crazy?
realm. No, it was way more in the realm of reality.
Oh, really?
Than I at least not remember it being. They could have been fully talking about something else though, but I'm pretty sure it was.
What is the battery actually?
It's
because this is related to the episode because they bring it up in the episode.
Yeah, for 2 seconds. It's this ceramic pot that had a tube of copper and a rod of iron in it, and people are like, "Oh, this could have been a battery because this seems like something that could like generate
energy,
electricity." Yeah.
Interesting.
Or it could just be like used for like making beer.
Guys,
who knows?
Probably a battery. Probably a battery.
It
Definitely
could be a battery.
Not. Definitely not something that, you know, a lot of people wanted to have, i.e. beer.
I mean, it is a peculiar object, but
yeah.
I don't think it's like...
I can't wait until that happens, like, for this level of society, you know?
I know.
Where it's like, oh my god. I saw this post that was like... a lot of things being made out of plastic is to the god of plastic.
Yeah.
And that, like, America is, like religiously following this god of plastic because so much shit is made out of it.
Born again Christians be like...
Literally. Anyway, let's get back to the episode.
To the spine. So it boosts adrenaline and testosterone in the body, which is why it makes people so mad and freaked out. And it's got high voltage electricity, and it's powered by the natural bioelectricity. So it basically just makes a lot of electricity, makes people like... in the show they're like, it was used by Turkish warrior cult in the 11th century to turn people into killing machines, like an unstoppable fucking killing force.
Right.
And it also drains the host of life, like it'll just keep using you as a killing machine until you die.
Which we've seen happen, I guess.
Yeah.
I love how Claudia calls it ancient PCP.
Wait, what's PCP?
It's like basically testosterone. I mean, I wouldn't call it a crazy drug because, like, a lot of drugs are crazy drugs in the grand scheme of
Okay, what's a
things.
crazy drug?
Well, it makes you do crazy shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, even weed could be a crazy drug in my mind.
If you did a lot.
If you, yeah. But it's like, I don't know. Hold on, let me...
You know the weed PSA? The anti-weed PSA where it's like... Dude, I'm so high right now. And then they take out the gun.
Yes! I'm gonna shoot myself in the head! PCP is just like a mind... It has powerful mind-altering effects. And it's a link to, like, aggression and, you know... hallucinogenic.
And
People
then,
like it.
And then, I don't remember... We watch these episodes twice, usually. And during the second watch through, I got a terrible migraine, and we had to stop and pick it up again.
Right before we recorded, yeah.
Because I had the world's most painful migraine. Thanks, brain. I don't remember hearing this in my insane pain that I was having yesterday in the show. But I guess I wrote it down the first time we watched it. I guess they make a joke where they say, unless you want to look under the arch. And Micah cracks up at it.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
I really don't remember that.
But she laughs at it, and it's like, one, that's not, like, that's kind of a joke. That's kind of a joke. Not that funny. Did you forget we're in St. Louis? We have to remind you we're in St. Louis by bringing up the arch.
St. Louis, St. Louis, St. Louis, St. Louis.
In the mirror 3 times to summon him.
And maybe there's a lot of carjacking. That's
maybe.
what you were looking up.
Yeah.
Car theft.
Car theft. And so they're looking for the spine of Saracen. And they're in an area where they know it's good. Well, yeah, they because there's this guy who goes and sees his like ex-wife.
And the ex-wife runs out screaming, shot him. She's running out, and they're like, drop the weapon. And she drops the weapon. And she's like, oh my god, he just like came after me. He's like so mad. And he's stumbling over because he's shot. And they see the like spine, and they see the electricity, and he dies. He died.
Yeah, he dies.
They shoot him with the Tesla, and it doesn't work. That's scary.
And he dies, and they're like, uh-oh, where'd the spine go? Because the spine's running away.
Because they go over to him, and they see that he's dead, and they turn him over, and the spine's gone.
And honestly, like, they know what this is. They are not doing a great job.
Oh, no.
At protecting their backs.
No.
They should be, like, fucking back-to-back up against the wall, like, looking for this thing, and they're not.
No. and the spine is like a it's I mean it's literally a fucking bug. It's like scuttling around and shit. And it jumps at Micah, and then Pete pushes her out of the way, and it goes on him. And he's like, ah, he screams a lot.
He screams so much.
He's constantly screaming in the last, like, 15 minutes.
That's when we had to stop watching the episode when I had a really bad migraine, because I was
also
like...
the electricity.
That, and it kept flashing, and I was like, I cannot handle him screaming while I'm also in...
in crazy pain.
In crazy pain. I'm like, that's what I feel like right now.
Literally.
Probably did not.
You're so Pete-core.
God, I'm so Pete-core. I do love cookies. I'm cookie.
You're cookie-pilled shit-maxing.
And shit-maxing. So he's putting his pussy into this acting
He
job.
kind of is.
He's doing great.
And Micah gets knocked out, and Pete runs away.
Yes, which is hilarious.
It kind of is hilarious.
Imagine him scuttling away.
I'm pretty sure we see him run, but he should scuttle. He should scuttle.
He should scuttle. And then the police chief comes and wakes Micah up, and he's like, hey, Pete's gone, where's Pete? And she's like, I have to go find him. And so she's calling Artie, she's talking to Artie.
He's literally like, you need an ambulance, you got knocked the fuck out, you need an ambulance.
Which
she's
is
like, no.
uncharacteristic of him.
True.
Because usually he's like, okay, get back to work.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, I don't need you. But I guess he cares about their well-being.
Yeah, that's good. Now that he cares about it.
And she goes into the car and she's calling Artie and Claudia.
Yeah.
And she's like, guys, it's on Pete. And they're like, oh my god.
And Rebecca just shows up in the car.
She just opens the door
Literally.
and sits in the shotgun seat. She doesn't say anything.
I said,
While Micah's having this call with Artie and Claudia, like...
I wrote down gleamed. Fancy. Why'd she do that?
Why does she do that?
I'm glad she does. And then they're like, oh gosh, what would Pete do? Because usually you go after something you hate. And Micah's like, oh no, Pete would do what Jack did.
Yeah.
He's gonna go lock himself away or something. Or go
and then kill himself.
Yeah,
so
kill
that
himself.
the spine can't get on anyone else. And Claudia brings up, because in one of the things that Jack had, it was like hand of God, and like a lightning bolt is striking the guy. And Claudia's like, hand of God, maybe you can overload the spine, and that's how you can get the spine off.
And they're like, gosh, I don't know where you're gonna... And Artie's like, gosh, you're just gonna have to go find this level of electricity.
Because the Tesla doesn't work.
We have 50,000 volts at our 40,000 volts at our disposal.
Yeah. Bring the fucking... Bring Claudia's... like
evil
fucking
handcuffs.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. Bring the handcuffs with you.
So Chekhov's a really big generator, because remember at the beginning of the episode, Pete goes,
big ass generator.
Which, you know what, I would too. I'm not gonna lie. So of course he's gonna run away so he doesn't hurt anyone and he can go destroy the thing. Also, like, they are so freaked out about this. And I'm like, one, Pete pointed it out. Michael would have immediately been like, oh, eidetic memory, 50,000 volt, or big ass generator. I'm gonna go to the big ass generator.
Yeah, eidetic memory. She has a fucking eidetic memory.
Regardless,
she remembers everything.
Aside from that, wouldn't you just be like, oh, we're in a big city. Where's the nearest like big power source?
Period. This could be Spider-Man 2, the Andrew Garfield one.
Wait, what happens?
They have the big ass
right.
electricity plant with Electro.
Yes. A lot of that movie is him having like a schizophrenic breakdown, and so I mostly just remember his schizophrenic breakdown.
Except for Peter and Gwen being freak for fucking
Oh my
freak.
god, they are so freak for freak in that movie. I forgot. Almost forgot about Andrew Garfield, Peter, and Gwen.
And it's so... Like, I'm going to relate this back to Warehouse 13, because Pete and Micah are, in some ways, freak for freak, but not like that.
Not like that,
Not like that at all.
They're freak for freak in the sense that they're both Secret Service agents.
Yeah.
That's automatically.
if they're freak for freak in the way that if they smelled fudge or whatever, they'd immediately lock eyes and be like, artifact time, you know? Whereas a normal regular person would be like, gosh, I love fudge or some shit like that. But in Spider-Man, she's literally like, he's stalking her and she's like,
literally, she's so into it too.
I really liked it when you stalked me though.
Oh my god, it's so freaky.
It's one of the best things ever made,
basically. Oh my god. And also the weird shit with her dad.
Yes.
Oh, I hate it. He
dies.
He dies.
Hey, but at least
spoilers.
Reese is in there. Our Mycroft.
Right. Lizard guy.
Ugh, love.
Anyways.
We're gonna turn this podcast into an elementary podcast after we finish all of Warehouse 13.
What if we just turn it into I don't know Mycroft's actor's name.
It's Reese something. I remember it's Reese because that's an interesting name, and I think it's a beautiful name. Much like Lacell. Constantly going to be bringing up Lacell.
Yeah, can you tell me who plays him? What? Are you being
I guess
silly?
there probably is an episode called Mycroft.
Reese Ifans?
Yes. I think it's Ifans.
Big fan. He's in everything. He just, like, shows up and... Well,
he's in Venom!
He's in Venom. He's in Elementary, and we know him from Elementary, but he just keeps showing up and stuff. Every time we put something on, we have to be like, okay, and is Mycroft here?
Genuinely. No, because it was like 3 months at a time where we were like, Mycroft's in this, Mycroft's in this, Mycroft's in this.
He's in Spider-Man. We weren't expecting him to be in Spider-Man. We weren't expecting him to be in Venom. I feel like there was something else he was in that we were like,
I know.
okay,
I can't remember what it is, though. Yeah. It was an episode of something, I feel like.
I think so. It's probably like Psych or whatever.
Anyway.
He probably is in an episode of Psych. Everybody's in Psych.
Well, but he was in the other Spider-Man movie.
Oh, that's true.
But we knew that he was going to be in that because we knew that the lizard guy was going to be in that.
Anyway,
back to the other media that we like.
Back to Pete trying to kill himself with the generator.
They get there. They get to the police station.
I love it when people look like pathetic animals. He is on the ground. He is like shaking and sobbing.
Yeah.
I can't get enough of it. And he goes, the spider requires a lifetime commitment.
He's yelling. He's yelling this.
He's screaming. He's in pain. And then he goes, yeah, no, I tried to hook the cables to the spine,
but I can't
reach it.
First of all, how can you not reach?
Which he's in a lot of pain. I understand.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I'd be able to get it, though.
Yeah, me too.
I'm double jointed, though.
Well, I'm not. I feel like I'm stretchy enough because it's right on the back. Like
it's right on the back.
Can fully cover my
like imagine
arms.
you're holding the wires.
Yeah.
And you're on the ground. I guess if you're on the ground, I can still do it.
Because you can you don't have to do both of them at the same time.
No, you don't even have to.
The spine can't move.
No.
We just had to demonstrate to each other.
They're all doing a great dramatic job, and then Pete's like, Micah, you have to electrocute me, and she's like, no, Pete, I'm not gonna do it. I can't do it. And then Rebecca, we already knew Rebecca was gonna do it. 'Cause she doesn't give a fuck.
She queens out.
She's constantly queening out. And so she goes and she puts the electricity on him. She pulls the switch. She kills that thing. It like crawls off of Pete after it gets electrocuted.
They were correct in that if you overload the system, it would come off. So it crawls off of him, and Pete's dead.
I wish she would have stepped on it like a big bug.
I agree.
But she doesn't. She takes a big fire extinguisher and beats the fuck out of the bug.
And Micah gives Pete CPR and then is like, don't leave, and hits him with her fist, and then he comes back to life.
And yeah.
Beautiful scene.
I love that scene.
I really like their relationship in this episode. I feel
really
like it grows.
It's really sweet. I love it that he wakes up and goes, are you okay?
Yeah, genuinely.
Gets me every time.
Genuinely.
Gets me every time. I love Pete. Oh my god.
Start crying.
Yeah.
1 million Emmys. What I don't know. I don't know what's the award? Is it an Emmy?
Yeah,
because
for TV.
I mess it up every time.
It's Emmy.
Okay, good.
I think did they do TV at Golden Globes?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Well, they did Heated Rivalry.
Yeah, no, they did because White Lotus.
Yeah.
Because Lisa was there, I remember.
Lisa's in that show?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why she was there? She's in that show?
Yeah, she's in White Lotus.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because they're in, oh my god, they're in a different country now. Because the first season, I think the first season is in a different country than the second season. or I don't know what season they're on now, but they're in, because it's a hotel.
Yes.
It's a hotel, so they're in a different country where the hotel is.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So Pete's okay. Micah's okay.
Everyone's okay.
Rebecca gets to have a great moment where she kills the bug that killed her boyfriend. And so then we cut back to the warehouse, and Pete is eating this having died thing up. He loves it. He keeps making puns and jokes about how he was dead.
Gosh, this job really killed me. Ugh, I feel so dead after this job. Genuinely,
I would be
doing
too.
the same. We're both Pete core. We're both cookie pilled chip maxing.
We're both cookie pilled and chip maxing all the time.
Should we get cookies?
Maybe.
Should we get cookies? Should we make cookies?
I think maybe we have to now.
I kind of want chocolate chip cookies.
Hey, if
now.
we're really fucking cookie pilled and chip maxing,
hey,
might
we
as
could
well.
have hot cocoa too.
Oh my god, we have hot chocolate.
We have hot chocolate.
Yes.
Okay, we have plans after this now.
And so then Rebecca shows up and she brings the spine and she's like, yeah, no, this thing fucking sucks. Anyways. And Artie's like, hey, you know, we could always use more hands around the warehouse. Did they not brief him on the situation? Were they not like, oh yeah, by the way,
she hates it.
she does not like the warehouse. I'm surprised she even came back.
I mean, I agree, but I'm also like she would.
Yeah.
Like, she wouldn't want to, but she would, just because she's like, so this thing ruined my life, basically, so I
Yeah.
have to make sure that it is not going to ruin anyone else's life or my life again, right?
Yeah. She was also like, I'm finishing Jack's job. Okay, bye.
Period.
And then Artie's like, wait,
hold on a second.
but there's something you might want to see. And so, sorry, I don't know why I said it
No,
like that.
that was good. That was good.
Before that even, she's like, wow, this place hasn't changed. And Claudia is like...
I'm working on that.
I'm working on that. She's like, Warehouse 13, Next Generation? Does the
Spock hand
live long
thing,
and prosper?
I can't do it.
I can do it.
I can do it opposite, but I can't.
I can do it on my right hand. I can't really do it. Well, no, I can't do it on my left very well, but I can do it on my right. Did you know for the 2009 Star Trek movies, they had to, like, tape...
I think I heard about
Chris
that.
Pine's fingers together so he can do it.
It's not easy.
It's not.
not.
I think the only reason I can do it on my right hand is because I've, tried to do it so many times.
Yeah. You're so Spock core.
I am so Spock-core. I have a
Star Trek.
eye somewhere over there.
You made a whole zine about Spock.
I kind of want to make another one too.
I think you should.
I think I'm gonna remake my Spock scene and then print a bunch of copies so everybody can have them.
That's good. That's good.
Because I was thinking about my happy place in my mind,
Right.
which is like a calm greenhouse garden with a fountain, and then like Spock. It's not Spock. It's like a combination of Spock and Leonard Nimoy together. It's like not quite either one.
Right.
And
right.
he gives me good life advice and tells me it's gonna be okay.
That's good. Does he sing the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins? That's just been coming up on our YouTube because we watch like random videos.
Because I keep watching it too.
That's true.
That music. Okay, we're getting off track.
Yeah.
That music video is something else because there's barely any hobbits in it.
No,
it's mostly
just like him and
it's Leonard Nimoy and a group of women in
singing and dancing,
and they do the strangest little dance for the Ballad of Bilbo Baggins. It's a good song though.
I've heard some things.
Yeah.
Anyway, the episode's almost over.
We're so close. Sorry, she did Spock fingers. I had to.
We had to talk about Spock.
You brought up the Spock scene.
That's true. I did.
So
I apologize.
It's okay. My apologies. So they take Rebecca to the
to Jack's room.
To Jack's room in the big vault thing, and they're looking around, and she's like, "Yup, it's exactly the same.
He smoked a lot.
He did smoke a lot." And they're like, "Here, this is for you, I think, probably." Well, Artie says, "I think this is, like, I'm pretty sure this is yours." What if it wasn't?
Genuinely.
Because he brings out a box, and inside the box is an engagement ring. Like, he was gonna propose to Jack was gonna propose to
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Becky.
What if it wasn't hers?
Because it could It could have not been, because we know that he was still working at the warehouse when she wasn't. So if he's going around the world, maybe he falls into insta love with some other girl named Rebecca.
With some other.
Because she changed her last name,
That's true.
and we didn't see what the last name was written on the pencil trick paper. Anyway,
What a strange engagement ring box.
I agree.
It's like a maybe it's like a 60s thing.
Maybe it is.
But it's like strange and round and metal.
Well, because I was going to say, I feel like it was good that they did a strange type of box. Because if he pulls out an engagement ring box, she's going to be like, oh, okay, I know what this is, right? And so she might not want to open it.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a random ass kind of like weird, it looks like a pepper shaker. Does it look like a pepper shaker?
It does kind of. It looks like a sugar shaker.
Yeah, it looks like it's like this metal, kind of like roundish box, and it's just strange looking. But very cute.
Yeah.
Very
the music that they're playing is beautiful.
It really is.
Oh
Very
my
touching.
God. It's so sweet. There's the two gems on the ring are like intertwined.
A genuinely good ring design, I think.
And it says like Jack and Rebecca forever or something.
Together forever.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then she turns to Micah.
Because Michael's Micah's there.
And she's like, oh, see, he didn't choose the warehouse over you. And Rebecca like looks at her and is like, get the fuck out of here.
You have to leave.
You have to leave while you still can. You gotta get out of here, man.
Like, and it's immediately sinister. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Because if I'm Micah, I'm like, oh shit, maybe like I should leave.
Yeah. But also at the same time, she's a bitter old woman. No offense. But she would be saying that. She would be saying that.
Well, it did kill her boyfriend.
My boyfriend's not dead.
Yeah.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Just saying. So I'm not bitter and jaded.
Yeah.
I think. I could be bitter and jaded about other things, but
Micah's not worried about it. Micah's so repressed that she's not even worried about it. And then there's like two deleted scenes that they show. One of them is just Pete and Micah taking Jack's body because the police chief is like, no, you can't do that, and they're like, fuck
literally
you, we can. Yeah.
It's a Secret Service.
Yeah,
body.
that's his Secret Service badge. Yeah.
We're taking it. Bye.
And then there's another one where they're looking at trying to find this. Claudia and Artie are trying to find this spine, medieval, whatever. The
11th century.
Yeah. And Artie makes a big mess out of paper and says like, "Are you gonna clean this up later?" No. Okay.
Because why would she clean up? I know she's like the intern or whatever. I'm not doing that. Mom, like,
Yeah, Artie made that fucking mess. Yeah. No, and Artie's fully, like, grabbing paper and throwing it all over.
Yeah, and he does not give two shits about where it's going.
Pick it up yourself, you old geezer.
Yeah, period.
What does she call him?
She calls him a dinosaur at least once.
In the Claudia episode where she's introduced, she calls him something that... Creaker! She calls him a creaker! And then also on the wiki it says that Pete says Kirk out in this episode, which becomes his
signature sign-off.
I don't remember him saying that in this episode.
Me neither.
So maybe he doesn't. Maybe that's a lie. But maybe he does. I know he says Kirk out at some point. Like, I know he says it.
He says it multiple times across the show.
Yeah.
In such a manner where I'm like, oh, he says Kirk out again. Right. Right, he does that.
He likes Star Trek. He likes Star Trek. I bet he'd
like
read
Star
my
Trek.
boxing.
That's it.
That's it. That's the whole episode.
Becky leaves with her ring. She's wearing her ring now.
Cute.
We assume it's her ring. Micah's concerned about staying at the warehouse again. No, literally again. Because in the first episode, she gets a call and she's like, "I want to leave. I want to leave. I want to leave." And then he calls her. And is like, and Miss Frederick is there, and she's like, if you pick up the phone, you're leaving the warehouse, right? And she doesn't pick up the phone.
No.
So we're back. We're back to Micah being like, gosh, should I leave the warehouse?
You're preaching to the wrong person. I don't think Micah's leaving the warehouse at this point.
No.
I think she's like, shoot, I'm happier here. Let's be so for real.
Yeah. No, that's true. Pete's here.
Pete's here.
She's staying for Pete.
Yeah. And even if she's not staying for Pete, what else is she gonna do?
She's staying for Lena.
Go protect the president?
Yeah, literally.
She's probably like, oh, thank God there's no, like, DC trauma triggers here.
Yeah, literally. I guess this whole episode was a trigger for her, though.
Well, that's true.
He did almost die.
He did almost die. Well, she literally says, too, she's literally like, I'm not losing another partner.
Yeah. I can't wait till we get into more episodes about her trauma.
Right, we haven't even resolved that yet. We're still
in it.
Yeah. Hey, money. Hey, buddy. I hate it when he says that.
I think it's really funny. I think it's great. I think it can be a cute nickname.
It can be, not when he says it.
No.
When he says it, it's creepy.
Hey, bunny.
Well, I guess we only see it when she's having, like...
Trauma
flashbacks.
Yeah. Or passed out flashbacks.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's kind of it. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it for the episode.
Wow.
Nothing else happened.
Should we leave with a question?
Yeah.
First of all, what's bad about St. Louis?
Yes. What's bad? Not what's good.
Not what's
Only
good.
what's bad.
Only what's bad.
Traffic could be specific restaurant that you don't like. Could be
Maybe you had your car jacked.
yeah. Maybe your evil dad lives in St. Louis. Who knows?
Maybe you had like a traumatic experience in the arch.
Hey, you know what? That thing is kind of freaky though.
It's free. I mean, I've never been in it, but I've heard people say that it's
pretty
not
freaky.
enjoyable to be up there.
I remember watching the Percy Jackson episode, and like as a kid, and like when I read books, I can't like picture when they say like a specific place.
What?
Cause like I mean I don't know what the fuck the inside of the arch looks like.
I assume
I'm not looking it up.
It looks like the inside of the arch. I don't know.
Right, they just talk about the like elevator, right? But then the like arch crashes down and he's like falling from the arch and shit. And so I'm like, oh my god, that's freaky. But when they did it in the show, I was like, oh, this is like actually genuinely freaky because they're like 500,000 million feet up, and I'm freaked.
I remember when I was, because I haven't seen the show. I've read the first book though, and I remember when I was reading the book, I was like, whoa, like that's one of the parts that I visually remember.
Right? I don't.
Strange.
I can picture like other places like the Medusa's topiary, not topiary.
The garden
statue
store.
garden. Yeah. And like I can picture that, but when it's like a specific place, when they're like, oh, the top of fucking the New York building. What's it called? The Empire State Building.
Well, see, I don't
know what that looks like. I don't know what the
really
Empire
know
State
either.
Building looks like.
Well, it's like a fantasy version of it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
So it doesn't have to look real anyways.
Yeah, but they're on the top of the actual building. They're not like inside the building in Olympus.
Did they show it in the show?
The top of the... I think so.
Should we watch the show?
I think it's good. It's visually interesting.
We watched the first couple episodes and I was like, it's going too slow.
Yeah, no, it kind of is. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it kind of needs to because, you know, the book is so...
So much shit happens.
Yeah. But, you know... But Lin-Manuel Miranda's in that.
I've heard he does good.
I don't want to see his face.
Oh.
I'm sure he does fine.
Lin-Manuel, you rock.
Can you imagine? If that was in there.
I wish that was in there. I'd watch everything if that was in there.
Yeah.
There's this video of Lin-Manuel Miranda receiving a gift from Jim Davis, and it's a drawing of Garfield, and it says, Lin-Manuel, you rock! And he's like sobbing.
He's like actually crying.
He's crying. He's like, this is a hell of a thing to cut. If Jim Davis made me a Garfield drawing, I'd be crying too.
Rose, you rock.
Yeah! I'd be like, oh my god, he thinks I rock!
Garfield thinks I rock too.
Garfield thinks I'm cool.
Well.
Oh, did we come up with another?
No, it's just what sucks about St. Louis.
Yeah. What sucks about St. Louis?
What sucks?
Don't hold back. You can lie, too. You can just make stuff up.
Yeah. Tell us there's, the arch crashed down.
On you.
On you.
Multiple times.
Yeah. It went back up and down.
Yeah.
Like a bouncy ball.
Yeah, it's like really windy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway. Bye.
If you want to contact us, you can reach us at WTH is WH13 at Gmail. We're on Tumblr as WTH is WH13. I need to make an Instagram. So
That might happen before this episode even comes out.
It might. You know what? It probably will. Yeah. I don't think I'm forgetting anything.
I bet the Instagram will be under the same name.
Yeah.
But just look that up, and maybe it'll have to be like another 13 after 13. Who knows?
213. I'm not doing 213s. That's. Should I do it? Should I do it right now? Should I go check if the name is available?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. We can cut this out. While it takes you
maybe
10 years
we'll
to make an
say
Instagram.
something funny. It's not gonna
say something funny.
It's not gonna take me 10 years. It
Oh
doesn't
my
take
god!
that long.
What was that joke? What was that joke at breakfast this morning? 2:30. What's the dentist's favorite time?
This morning it was 2:30.
That's true. It was 2:30.
Can
well,
you...
it was 1 for a while.
Can I make
it
another?
It was 1:30. What's a pirate's favorite treasure?
Booty?
Nay, it's the sea. Wait, it's supposed to be letter.
What?
It's supposed to be letter. What's a pirate's favorite letter? R. You're supposed to say R.
R.
Nay, it's the sea.
Oh,
Get it?
that's good. That's
Get it?
good. That's
Guys,
good.
I fucked up the joke. I'm so
You
sorry.
fucked it up really bad.
I did.
You didn't
Hey.
just kind of fuck it up. You did really bad. That was a bad
That was
joke.
not even the joke at all. That was completely not even the joke. I made up an entirely different joke that was the same punchline that didn't even work. I couldn't do it. I could never be a comedian of any kind.
Okay, I'm not making an Instagram right now because it's too much work. It's
Okay.
not sending me the confirmation phone number.
Well, fuck. Why'd I have to be
Thanks.
funny then?
For my amusement.
You're right.
Anyways.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I mean, thank you.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye.